It's a beautiful morning and I decided to spend it with you. Truth of the matter is, you are not going to show up as the best version of yourself every single day. In that regard, I hope today's video motivates you to approach every single aspect of your life with faith. The first thing I do is open up the curtains and the windows. I always look forward to the fresh morning breeze from outside. I then go ahead and make my bed before I even go to the shower. Making my bed, especially on days where I'm not going to work, it's important to me because then I know I won't slip right back in. Also, my bed occupies a large area of my apartment. If I do not make it, it makes my whole apartment untidy. One thing about me, I really can't cope in untidy spaces. It just makes me depressed. So this is me choosing my mental health. On days where I'm going to work, I make sure that I wake up in time so that I have enough time to make my bed. Lately, I've been abusing this room spray. I bought it at Sheet Street for like 60 or 70 bucks. I love scents that has vanilla as a top note. This year I am motivated by the scripture 2 Corinthians chapter 5 verse 9. It says, make it a goal that you live a life that pleases God. For the longest time, I've always wanted to be really close to God. I am going to have a little vulnerable moment with you right now. I stopped seeking God's face when I lost my mother. I had so much emptiness in me and I wanted something that could fill the void. I chose to live my life based on my own understanding. I had so much anger in me, but let me tell you the truth, that did not work out. Beginning of the year, I became so intentional about spending time with God. I was so tired of working it out on my own. I wanted to experience the peace that Paul talks about in the Bible, the peace that he says it surpasses all understanding, and this peace shall guard your heart and your mind. I had to cut off a lot of things and go into a period of aloneness. That motivated me to seek God's face and to know his character even better, also to tap into the promises that he has for us. After journaling and reading the word, I listened to this daily Jesus devotional podcast. It's right here on YouTube if you would like to check it out. I affirm and say beautiful things to myself. I am big on biblical affirmations because that's you saying God's promises over your life. Also, affirming does not mean you are running away from the reality, but it means you are choosing to see reality from a lens of faith. The podcast will go on until I'm done getting ready. Another thing that I'm more intentional about is my hair, body, skin, as well as my hand care routine. The older I get, I realize it is important to invest back into yourself. I'm doing this to feel good about myself. This is not me trying to look young for my entire existence. Fun fact, I've always had fear of getting old until I was reminded that fear and doubt comes from the evil one. Paul says in the Bible that living is for living for Christ. Therefore, whatever destiny the heaven has approved for me, I shall follow. I have hyperpigmentation on my upper lip as well as my under eyes. Therefore, I always buy products that improves uneven skin tone. Whatever I apply on my face, I always take it down to my neck. I don't understand why when I was still in high school, I was obsessed with my skin looking pale. Because right now, all I want is my skin looking all dewy and deeply moisturized. My morning skincare routine has not changed. The only beauty tools that I have incorporated into both my morning and evening skincare routines are these wrist bands. These helps with absorbing water from dripping down to your elbows, and when I tell you, this has changed my life. I live on this eye cream from Mr. Price Batum. I've never put it down since I started using it. My favorite sunscreen at the moment is this one by La Roche-Posay. I love that it doesn't leave the white cast, and also it doesn't leave my skin feeling irritated, or it doesn't make my skin to like experience the peeling. I don't know if I'm making sense. You know, when you apply product to your face and then after some time when you rub your hand on your face and then you like your skin peels, like you get this product peeling. I don't even know how to explain it, but I used to use this other sunscreen that used to make my skin feel like that, and I hated it. Okay, and also I love a good lip gloss after a good skincare routine. If you're an OG here, then you know that I always advocate for self-care. The reason being, I've always been somebody who lacked self-confidence. I had to learn to love myself for me to develop the confidence. So even when I'm sitting in the house, I make sure that I look put together because I'm doing this for myself. I'm not doing this to be seen by anyone. Cleanliness is next to godliness. The Bible also emphasizes on keeping our bodies clean because our bodies are the temple of Christ. I have shared my hair care products on Shorts as well as Reels and TikTok. If you would like to see an in-depth of my hair care products, then you can go ahead and watch that video. I can confirm blondes really do have more fun because I am obsessed with these braids. I'm not taking them down anytime soon. You guys must just be prepared to be sick of me. My gown is from Pick n Pay Clothing, if anybody's going to ask. I am obsessed with the waffle material of the gown. It's just perfect. It's just aesthetically pleasing. I have a thing for cute outfits, and I also have a thing for looking cute in the house still. I'm over the oversized t-shirt with biker shorts vibes indoors. No, I don't do that anymore. I will sit down and plan what I'm gonna wear when I come back from work. I always spoil you guys, and I filmed my hand care routine on Reels, Shorts, as well as TikTok. You can go ahead and watch that. I'm obsessed with clean, soft looking hands, but I must say the cuticle oil was way too expensive for me. I got one at Woolworths and I abused it, and now I've ran out. I think I'm gonna go back to get another one. This one I bought it at Clicks last year, I think, before I got the portable one from Woolworths. So I've just been using it in the house because I ran out. Lensmart spoiled me and sent me 3 pairs of glasses. I've never been happier. Also, I'm obsessed with perfumes from Eden Perfumes, especially for just chilling in the house. One thing about me, I will smell good for chilling in the house. I will smell good for going to bed. I will smell good for running errands. I will smell good for going to church. I will smell good every day, anytime. Everything that I'm wearing is from Mr. Price. I'm going to start with making breakfast. I am now trying to be consistent with the Multiforce Alkaline Powder. I'm trying to learn to be intentional about the things that I put into my system. I am not somebody who has ever been on any type of diet. I just eat anything. I would say my eating is balanced though, because if you check my groceries, I always buy greens, I always buy fruits, and I love muesli bowls, but I also do enjoy my McDonald's quarter pounder. I do not like putting pressure on myself because then I know I will end up not doing anything. So that's why I don't have any specific diet. But right now I am happy that I'm back to drinking coffee again because Ava Girl was kind enough to give us some goodie bags, and when I opened my goodie bag, I found that they had put a caffeine-free substitute for coffee. So it's like coffee with no caffeine. Decaffeinated coffees at Checkers and Woolworths and all these other grocery stores are mad pricey. But as I said, I am mindful of what I put into my system. I think I will have to just close my eyes and buy that coffee once I run out of this one, because I do enjoy coffee really. It's just that it gives me so much anxiety. I just couldn't deal. So right now, I honestly didn't have any coffee in my house until I went to the Avogo event. It looks yummy. I think at this point I know how to make the best iced coffee at home. So now I'm going to start with my breakfast. I was craving something with an egg, so I made this English muffin egg sandwich. I cut it into half and add some butter. As I'm editing, I realized that I think I used way too much butter, or like way too much oil, because I did spread some butter on the English muffin and I added the non-stick cook spray to the pan, and my pan is actually non-stick, so I could have just simply put the English muffin with no non-stick spray. I don't know, that's just me. So
Okay.
yeah, I don't really cook a lot this year, to be honest with you guys. I think I'm a bit burnt out this year. I don't know if it's God trying to say, girl, just chill and rest, because I'm not as consistent as I was last year. I always push myself, like during the, over the weekend, I would say, this week I want to upload content like this. Like I would try to like draft the schedule for uploading content and schedule for filming and editing content, but I fail. So I don't know if it's God saying I should just rest, because in all honesty I am tired. I'm actually editing this video and it's 1 a.m. and I have work like in few hours time. I have to prep for work. So yeah, no, it's that deep. Did you see how much of a non-stick my pan is? Also, you guys like to ask about my pans and pots. I bought them at Checkers hypermarket. You won't find them at any Checkers. You will find them specifically at the hypermarkets, and the brand is called Hazelwood. And I did not buy the whole set at once. They actually don't sell the whole set. O tlo di reka ka di one. So that's what I did. Don't put pressure on yourself. I don't like people who put pressure on themselves. Just buy ka di one and then you will accumulate a full set. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I really enjoyed having this little talk session that I just had.